Hello, Christie Aphrodite of Soul Journeys Radio and my2essence.net. And I realize it has been a while since I've been able to do any direct webcam uploads and updates and all of this stuff. I have like 5 lists that long of videos I've intended to do, but life happens, and there was a series of events with computer stuff and hackers. Kevin Caldwell! Excuse me. Just in case you didn't get that, Kevin Caldwell, fuck you. But anyways, I have a fully working computer now. So here we go. It's time to get caught up. And first one I want to catch up on is the update on the oil pooling. I've been getting tons of messages and, comments like, where's the update? I want to know. And I've wanted to share with you. But again, life happens. So this will be my first webcam videos. So here we are. I'm just assuming whoever's watching this has watched the previous videos, so I don't need to explain anything else to you about what it is or how to do it and what oils and such I use. However, in the previous videos, I said I was going to try different oils to pull with, in addition to the essential oils that I'm using. And I'll just say for me, I've found that the coconut oil works best. I tried the sesame and a couple others, and that's just what works for me. Doesn't mean that's what's going to be best for you, but I took a break. I did the coconut, then took a break, then did the sesame, then took a break, then went back to coconut and took a break, and then I kind of compared the amazing healing I received in the previous 2 videos, and then it just completely stagnate. But lots of crazy things happen, so I want to share that with you. Also, I haven't had somebody here to take a picture with me, and I'm trying, man. I've been trying to, hold the camera up and get the angle right, and it's just not working for me. So I was able to get, a pretty clear picture that I'll be sharing with you. But again, so consensus for me is the coconut oil worked best, or is working best. And taking a break was really dumb. But, life happens, and I kind of wanted to, because I wanted to really see, is it the oil pooling, or is it just my belief in the oil pooling, or which oil is best and that. So I dab it with coconut oil, peppermint oil and oregano oil and eucalyptus oil occasionally. I only use the oregano when I feel like maybe there's some pain or something going on down here in my jaw, because I know that'll kill anything just right away. The peppermint oil, I usually have I always, I should say, have a drop of it in my water, and I've just been taking the time to kind of swish with it. And I've been doing other things like sleeping with baking soda. I may have mentioned in a previous video, one of my friends said he completely healed a cavity by sleeping with baking soda. He said he just kind of, stuffed it in there, and then after a couple weeks, it was gone. He had like no evidence of a cavity ever existing. So I figured that would help me too. And actually, I've been getting good results with that. I don't do it every night because I don't really like, baking soda, and sometimes it feels like it's a little harsh. But anyways, as far as the oil pulling after I took my long break, I have been doing it, I guess we'll just say an average of 4 to 5 days a week now. It should be 7 days, but sometimes you have to work on your computer every day for like a month or 2. So anyways, that kind of cut into my regular schedule, but it was also really cool to know to see what really was working. So I want to show you a picture. Here we go. Just a reminder, this is what it looked like when I first started. So you can see the big gape and everything. And let's see, I don't even have my photos on this computer because the other one was fried. Oh shoot, now I have to scroll back down to find, okay, here we go. We're at mytrueessence.net in the blog, and that's where, here we go, where everything was posted, so I guess I'll download them. But this was day 2. And you can see there was, you know, a little bit of rapid change. Amazing. Day 3. Here we go. You can go to mytrueessence.net on the blogs to get a closer view. But, yep, there's day 3. Day 4 was really remarkable, I thought. Let's see, you going to open up? All right, here we go. It's coming. All right, so day 4, and you see this little ridge right here where that was closing up. And then I'll just go to day 7. You can see the rest later. But what I wanted to share with you, some of the crazy things that were happening or some of the things that have transpired since my last update. Okay, so that's day 7, and you see that that's almost all the way closed. All righty. Well, I'm going to show you what it looks like now. And yeah, I apologize for the clarity. This was just the best I could do on my own. It's almost completely healed up here. And one of these days, you know, I'll get someone to come check it out. You can also tell, you know, everything's whiter. There's also, like, there's been ridges that were in my teeth that, you know, I didn't really notice unless I was flossing or using a toothpick, and it was like, oh wait, that's not smooth, you know, what's going on? Well, those went away. My tooth is, all of them, my teeth are stronger, but in particular the one I'm working on right here that I want to completely heal. It's stronger, it's smoother, it's whiter, there's no looseness, there's no pain. However, when I did take a break, there was, I did start to feel a little bit of pain or infection or something going on underneath it. Now, as for that little gap that was healing up, like shortly after that, it was split open again, which I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I saw, and that's why I really want somebody, you know, to be here and take a close-up picture so I can explain it to you. But I'll just, okay, the hole in my teeth, you know, imagine this is my tooth, and then there's the hole, and there's the gum. Well, it was like that. Okay, imagine this is the root of the tooth, okay? It actually started poking up as if it was growing, which it is, and, you know, if I can get a clear photo, I'll show you. But it actually started growing from the bottom back up. It's not completely done, but the tooth, the root, actually started growing up. So in the process, it split that ridge open again, so it almost looked like I was like back at day 3 or something. And I just figured, all right, well, it's either going to heal it completely and get better, or it's going to just heal the infection and the tooth's going to fall out. And either way, whatever, I'm totally prepared. Again, I take full responsibility for my oral and physical and mental and spiritual and every other health there is. But yeah, so it started growing from the root, which split the gum open again. So that part has obviously healed. I just showed you the picture. I don't know if you'll be able to, I don't know, I'll try to get a close-up here. Oh, okay. I don't think I'll be able to get close enough to show you, but clearly that ridge, or, you know, the little gap there is not there anymore, and the ridge is completely covered, and some of the hole still exists. It's just a lot smaller, and the gum all around it is healing, so I'm feeling super, super positive about this, and I'm totally blown away. I know there's a lot of skeptics out there, and they no, don't do that, the essential oils are going to kill your good bacteria, and all your teeth are going to rot out, and blah, blah, blah. But again, I'm taking my chances, and it's been a really fun and interesting and exciting ride. So I'm super excited to actually do this. I did also just a few times, well, recently I started eating a few eggs here and there. And I had heard or read about, the eggshell thing, so I put them in my smoothies, but I don't really have a lot of eggshells because I don't eat a lot of eggs. So I'll just do that as it happens. Another thing I've been doing is occasionally, not every day, but swishing with comfrey root tea. I made it really, really like hardcore. Like you wouldn't want to drink it. I mean, I probably used like a half a cup of comfrey with like 2 cups or something of water just to make it super, super concentrated. So I would swish with that, spit it out. Another thing I'm doing to help remineralize is taking food grade DE, which, previously I used it like as a liver cleanse or something maybe twice a year. But then I realized, oh my God, hello, silica, which, turns to calcium and the magnesium and all the other minerals that it's super high in, kind of building blocks of our bones and teeth. So I figured instead of just drinking it for a cleanse, I would also make that pretty strong, about 2 tablespoons per, I don't know, half a cup of water, and swish with that. And then I would drink it, of course, to get the benefits for the rest of my body. What else have I been doing? Okay, and then swishing with the H2O2. But as for me, I'm sticking with the coconut oil, the peppermint, the oregano, and the eucalyptus. I've used some myrrh. I just haven't seen enough of a benefit. And perhaps maybe I should isolate it and use only myrrh just to see, but I have experienced the benefits and clearly seen them with the peppermint and oregano and eucalyptus. So I'm sticking with that, with the coconut oil, and I'm going to try to do better to, do the updates more often and kind of show you, because I know you're all curious, and I am too, and I felt bad I wasn't able to do it, but now I am. So here we go. Watch out. Christie's back. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. If you have any questions, will this work for me or whatever? I don't know. I can only tell you what I've learned in my experience. And again, just because it's my experience doesn't make it universal truth. Doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. I mean, I talk with other people that say, oh, I oil pull and I didn't see anything. Okay, there's so many different variables going on, right? I don't know what your diet is like. I don't know what your belief system is. I don't know if you're using the same oils as me or the same brands or I don't know any of that. So I think it's the Nutiva brand. I put it in my blog, so I'll post that link in the description. The video description, so you can go and then get a close-up of those photos, and as soon as I get a very clear photo, then I will post that in the blog as well. But yeah, I've just experienced miraculous, lasting changes. I believe that whatever was going on in my jaw, the weakness and everything, I believe that's gone. It sure feels like it. I can eat nuts, I can whatever, eat everything just like everyone else, no pain, and in the process, my teeth are getting whiter, the ridges are all smoothed out. I believe it is regrowing enamel, and I believe that based on the looks of my teeth. Thank God I had been taking pictures so I can actually see the difference, but they look way, way different. So I'm really happy about this, and all I can say to anyone who's considering it, just try. You have nothing to lose. Coconut oil or sesame oil or sunflower or whatever you want to use is certainly not going to hurt you. So just try it, see what happens. I did want to mention I spoke with somebody who actually just yesterday who's been doing the oil pulling, but he doesn't have any problems. And I know the rules are, don't swallow, spit, because the bacteria is going to get you or whatever. And then I asked him, well, even if you had an infection, would you swallow? And he's like, no. So he's been doing it a while, and he just swallows because he wants the coconut oil, and cool. I just want to say again, my experience when I first started doing this when I did have an infection, when I accidentally swallowed some, I had like stroke-like symptoms. I was passed out. I don't even remember, maybe like 7 times or something, walking from here to the door and back to let my dog out. Totally lightheaded, headache, just I like lost my vision even. So, you know, try not to swallow. And again, that's why I use a drop of essential oil while I'm doing it, because the coconut oil just like goes down so smooth, right? So the essential oils, you know, you'll be able to taste the pungency and you'll know if something's going down so you can spit it out or do something about it right away. Other than that, if you choose to swallow or whatever you choose to do, it's your experience, it's your body, it's your teeth. Do what makes you feel good, but this is what's worked for me, and I look forward to sharing more. Oh, and by the way, I was considering taking cod liver oil, because I've heard that's good, and I've never done it before. I did go to a health food store to try to find some good cod liver oil, and all of them had different ingredients, and 90% of them had all these weird flavors, of course, different ingredients, which I don't want to try. So if any of you have used it successfully, I'd like to know what brand you're using, where you get it from, and how you use it. Do you swish with it? Do you just swallow the capsule? Do you rub it on your gums or your teeth? You know, help me out a little here, because I'm ready to go that extra mile and check out the cod liver oil, since I am no longer vegan, but that, I guess, is another video entirely. So here we are, catch-up time. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!